Coming up on tonight's first ever edition of the In It to Win It High School Football Preview Show. Amazing to think summer's over and we're at it all over again. We'll preview all the biggest matchups in Week 1 as all 62 teams begin their quest for what they hope will be a trip to the Carrier Dome in Syracuse on Thanksgiving weekend. All right, enough of the talk, time to walk the walk. It's the In It to Win It High School Football Preview Show on location. That's right, and it starts right now. High School, home of the Patriots. This is the first of 10 shows we'll have for you, and every single one of them will be on location. We're taking the show out of a studio and bringing it to the people, which is the way football should be. Hi, everybody. I'm your host, Joe Calderone. It is a pleasure to have you with us for what we hope is the first of many shows. Now, of course, we'll break down all the biggest matchups for you Week 1, but before we do that, we're going to take a look back at last season for the very last time. Now, as we told you in the show open, there are 62 schools in Section 2 with football programs. However, only 2 won the ultimate prize last year, and of course that is a New York State championship. And of course the 2 teams we are talking about, Burnt Hills Ballston Lake and Hoosick Falls, both programs winning their first ever state championship in high school football. And we will start with the Spartans. After a Week 1 loss to Troy, the Spartans never tasted defeat again, winning 12 straight on their way to a 12-1 record and the Class A state title, finally getting that monkey off their back. You see, it was their 4th trip to the Carrier Dome in 5 years. They came up empty-handed in the 3 previous trips. 2 of those defeats came at the hands of Section 6 powerhouse Sweet Home, which is why last year's win of the state title game was even sweeter. It's because they had to beat Sweet Home in order to get the championship. Now, the scary part is, at least for Section 2 opponents, is that this year's version of the Spartans might even be better than last year's. They have just about everybody coming back, so a trip to the Dome for the 5th time in 6 years is definitely not out of the question. As far as winning the title last year, the players and coaches feel it's a title not just for the 2012 Spartans, but a state title for anyone who's ever played for this program, and more importantly, a state title for the Burnt Hills Ballston Lake community.
It took so much to get here. I love everyone on the team. This is a great win for our community. This is for everybody in Burnt Hills. You know, this one's for Coach Shell. I know he's been through a lot of adversity through his life, and for him to still come out and coach us as high as he can be. I'm lost for words, but this was just so great for him. I'm so happy for him. I don't know what to say.
Right now, it's pretty cool. I don't know what to say. I don't really have a loss for it. I'm just happy. Watching these kids is what I'm having a lot of fun doing right now. Is just seeing how they react to all this, because that's what it's all about. These guys have been awesome. It's nice to see them with their friends and family and just having a good time.
Last year, seeing the seniors walk off, one of my best friends, Jack Uba and John Benison and Dylan Martinkowski, watching them walk off in tears, never playing again, was terrible. Seeing our guys walk off happy, best feeling I've ever had.
Well, another program who's had its fair share of heartbreaking losses in the state tournament, the Hoosick Falls Panthers. And just like Burnt Hills Ballston Lake, the Panthers, after losing a number of times in the state tourney, finally got over the hump, and they did it in dominating fashion as they steamrolled their way to the Carrier Dome. And when they got there, they beat unbeatable Hornell to claim the school's first ever state championship. Entering that title game, Hornell had won 51 games in a row, including 3 consecutive state titles. However, the Panthers wouldn't be denied, beating the Blue Raiders by 2 touchdowns. With the victory, the Panthers finished the season at 13-0, becoming just the second Section 2 team to win a state title and finish their season undefeated in the same season. The other team to do it, the 1996 Waterville Elite Cannoneers.
It means so much. Us seniors, you know, we came in knowing that we're 39-0 in Section 2 play, and we wanted to get this one to go undefeated in Section 2 and have 4 straight Super Bowls, so it just meant a lot.
It just means the world to us. You know, we had great coaching, you know, a lot of athletes, but, you know, it was just, we were like all one unit. Like growing up, we knew this would be the team, but, you know, watching those guys ahead of us, you know, like Tanner, Mike Brewster, you know, they were great role models for us, you know, 4 in a row, you know, not many people can say they did that.
And in case you're wondering, Burnt Hills Ballston Lake will open up their season tomorrow night against Lansingburg, and Hoosick Falls, they will open up their season at home as well. They'll take on Tamarack. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, if you remember last year, it was a dream season for the Blue Bison of Shaker, although it did come to an end in the state semifinals when they lost by a single point to eventual state champ New Rochelle. Hear from Greg Sheeler and his gang on why they feel like last year's loss will only make them better this season. Plus, we've already established that Burnt Hills is pretty darn good. However, there's a team out west that feels they have what it takes to take down the 5-time defending sectional champ. It's the Rugged Rams of Amsterdam. We'll preview their season after this quick timeout. You're watching the In It to Win It High School Football Preview Show from Broad Alban High School. We'll see you in 60 seconds.